Hey everybody, this is James from South Texas RC and BRB Racing. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So today we're going to do a quick review on battery chargers. We're not going to do like the chemistry breakdown or watts per channel or nothing like that. We're going to only solely talk about the design of the charger, how it is put together. So this charger here I have is a Common Sense RC 2-channel charger. So about 6 months into its lifespan, it had an issue. So I went to go plug it in. It would not power on. As soon as I touched the cord on the side, push down, power on, let go, power off. Power on, power off. So the issue was something was definitely detached on the inside of this charger. I did take it into a professional shop to have it soldered and repaired. Got it back, no issues, no problems. About 11 months into its lifespan, plugged it in, went to go use it. Wouldn't power on, push down, okay, power on, power stayed on, followed by a pop, zzz, smoke, and no more charger. So I'm like, that's beyond a quick solder job. So I went ahead and called Common Sense RC and I said, hey, look, this is what I've got going on. This charger did have a failure a while back. I took it to someone, got the solder work done to it. Now I've got the failure again. Of course, warranty-wise, yes, that does void a warranty if you open up a warranted item. I'm well aware of that. But what I wanted to call to their attention is not that I wanted to swap out to a different charger because of the fact that the solder broke again or something burnt up. I wanted to do it because there is a design flaw with this type of charger, the body style of how it's put together. So I went back and forth with them a little bit because, of course, an outside source did a repair to it. And now a different portion of the board in the solder failed, where the plug-in is at. And like I said, solely I wanted to let them know and do something about it because it's a design flaw that caused the issue of the failure. It's not like somebody went in here and did a solder job to this thing all helter-skelter. They actually did it right. Let me show you the design flaw. So I've already got this apart, as you can see. So the problem, we'll go ahead and get this in view. The solder that was fixed was this right side. Perfect solder on the joint, no issues, no problem. Now this joint over here blew up. Now here are the design flaws. When you look at these plastic feet that go into the board, they're not big enough to fill or clip in the entire hole to secure it down. So that's flaw number one. Flaw number two is how it's put together. So you've got this piece, which is the sidewall that this connector goes through. The only thing that applies pressure and holds down this to the board is only this tiny little metal tab. And of course, with pressure, with force, it will bend, it'll move a little bit. So what I'm thinking happened, well, not thinking, knowing for sure by looking at it, this, from unplugging it and plugging it back in, can bend this tab, and then it causes the solder to break loose from the board, and that's where you get the sizzle, pop, bang. So it burnt here, burnt the bottom of the board, and even the board wrapper on the inside got scorched. So I said, Common Sense RC, they wanted to make it good by giving 40% off of a new charger. You know, they didn't even have to do that because warranty-wise, this did get opened up. Not saying that that wasn't a bad deal and all, but I wanted to point out that this is a design flaw. It's not just because somebody opened up their product and did a solder job and it failed. A different portion of the solder failed on this charger. And it's because there's a design flaw in the casing. So like I said, I'm not saying Common Sense is the bad guy here. You know, Common Sense RC, they didn't even have to offer 40% off of a new charger. What I wanted to call everybody's attention is I've seen other chargers out on the market that are labeled and stamped, I mean, identical to this. All the printing is 100% the same. The only thing that's different is the label, faceplate label, is different branded, but it's the same LED, the same program setting. everything printed on the chargers. If you look for them, you'll find them. They're set up identical, the same type of print. So there's a lot of these chargers that are out there on the market that only have this little secure tab that holds that down to the board. So watch out for these type of chargers because they work great, don't get me wrong, but this is going to eventually allow that to move, and then you're going to be out of a charger. So if Common Sense RC, if you're watching right now, then hey, that's what the problem is with these chargers. Now, what I went with when this blew up is a premium used charger I got from a hobby store. And this thing is awesome. But what I want to show you is the actual port. So this port is fused in as part of the plastic wall. So there's no movement whatsoever. And if you look at other styles of chargers out there, you'll see that they have it to where this style is set up on theirs, or the plug goes into the inside and it's secured in with a grommet and it can't move back and forth. So this is a desired style if you don't want anything to rock or come loose, because this is casted into the actual piece. It's secured in there. So other than that, everybody, that's what I wanted to show you with this here, is that's how this charger failed. It wasn't a solder issue. It was a design issue of the case. So if anybody has any comments, questions, concerns, leave them down there in the comments. If you like what you saw today, remember, like, subscribe. And until next time, guys, this is James with South Texas RC and BRB Racing, and I am out.